Title run-in today. We will keep playing until somebody is announced as the winner of the Scottish Premiership. It should be us. It might even be us today after this first game. If not, we might have to do it up against Rangers. And if they beat us, we then have Hearts and Celtic to play, knowing that we just need to get a win in one of those games or hope that Rangers drop points elsewhere. But yeah, the final ever title run in here with the Killie boys. Can we win back-to-back league titles with Kilmarnock? Let's find out. Yes, hello, welcome into Living in Sports here for the Killie Boys on Football Manager 21. If you missed the last one, go and have a look at it. We played in the Scottish Cup semi-final and we played our final ever Ayrshire derby here with Kilmarnock. It was a good episode. Go and have a look. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button for more daily Football Manager content. And yeah, title running today. Just a couple more episodes left here for the Killie Boys. And then there's some new stuff coming on the channel. I hope you are looking forward to that. In between the last episode and this one, we've played one game. It was against Hibs. We won 3-0 thanks to 2 goals from Matteo Demau and 1 from Darren Anderson. It does leave the Scottish Premiership table looking like this. We're 10 points ahead of Rangers going into these last 4 games after Rangers drew with Celtic in their first post-split fixture. It does mean that a win for us today wins us the league. It's as simple as that. We play Motherwell today, who are in 5th, and if we win the game, we win the league, no matter what happens with Rangers. A draw, it doesn't. It's as simple as that. But it almost certainly does. To be honest, a loss probably would as well. All we need is a win from the next 4 games. We play Rangers, Celtic, Hearts and Motherwell. So long as we get at least a win from one of those, we've won the league. Let's see if we can do it today up against Motherwell. And I just realised I am not on the actual day of the game, so I'm going to have to simulate through some more of these wonderful things we get in our inbox. Let's see for the game. Rangers play against Hibs today, so if they drop any points there, we do also win the league, technically. So they need to beat Hibs. So long as we beat Motherwell, though, it doesn't matter what they do, we will have won the league. And this is the team for that game up against Motherwell. Garcia is going to be in goal. Perez and Anderson at the back. Sika on the right. Carrasco on the left. Vlalic alongside Stacey and Piedrahita. Fabricio Fuentes on that right hand side. Demau on the left and Boba up front. 36 goals for Boba so far this season. Let's try and get him to 40. That would be an outstanding contribution from the Serb if he can get there. First highlight in the game, and it comes from a Motherwell throw-in, but we have got the ball, and Boba just headed it straight back to the Motherwell right back there, and Porteous finds Guayamfe, and Milligan in the middle of the field here, plays it forward toward Whelan with a lovely kind of kick through his own legs, but it's a poor pass in the end, and Fuentes intercepts it, and Boba's got the ball now. He goes down this right-hand side, swings the ball in, it's headed away by Porteous, but only as far back as Boba. Will he put this ball into the box? He finds Piedrahita back to Boba, and Stacey hits over the bar. And it's still 0-0 early on. Darren Anderson somehow got a yellow card in the first minute of the game. What sort of challenge do you have to commit to get a yellow in the first minute? And Darren Anderson, that man with the first minute yellow card, takes that free kick there. Stacey with it now, forward to Boba. Can this ball go into the box? It goes to the edge, Milligan heads it away. And Whelan plays it back to Price and Campbell. The ball's played long, but only as far as Anderson, who finds Demau and Stacey in toward Fuentes, but cleared away. And Price gets it past Sika. And Piedrahita tracks Price back now. It goes to Milligan. Switches the play toward Reid, but Carrasco intercepts, and now perhaps it's a Kilmarnock chance. Demau with it. Comes in field, finds Piedrahita. Switches the play to Carrasco, who has a poor touch, but he gets the ball back. Piedrahita with it now, back out to Carrasco. Can the ball go in the middle of the box? Stacey swings it in, and Boba does a very weird flick onto Fuentes, who scores a goal. His 25th of the season. How has Boba's body got into that shape? We'll find out here. Carrasco with the ball. The ball comes into the middle from Stacey, and Boba... This kind of thing. And then Fuentes tucks it away. Boba and Fuentes, the two main men for us. And we're up 1-0 thanks to the pair of them. Vlalic has the ball here. He plays it forward toward Boba, who's on this right-hand side, drives into the box, gets challenged. That's got to be a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. Indeed, it is a penalty. Matteo De Mao is going to take this penalty kick. He scored a couple the last time he's taken them, and he misses this one wide of the goal. Wasn't even close. It wasn't even like the keeper saved it or hit the post. It was just wide of the goal. A poor effort from De Mao. But we do still lead 1-0. And we've reached half-time and we're up 1-0. And as it stands, we will be winning the league today. But we would like to go out with a bit more of a bang than this, wouldn't we? Than just winning 1-0 against Motherwell. We'll make a few changes. Matteo De Mao missed that penalty, so we'll bring on Fuentes for him. And Dan Anderson's on a yellow. Let's take him off. Bring on Simon Thompson to play centre back there. We don't want a sending off ruining our party. Certainly not. There's an hour on the clock. Still at 1-0. We'll take that at the moment. Throw in from Sika on the right-hand side. Finds Fuentes. And Sika gets the ball back. And I just keep the ball between them. But it's played long toward Boba. And it's a good challenge from Porteous. Just gets there before Boba does. And the ball's back to the goalkeeper and Stewart. But it's played poor ball forward. But Pedrita doesn't exactly pass the ball to a Kilmarnock man. Which means Mother will come away with the ball. And Reid on the right-hand side now. Back to Campbell. Across field to Milligan. The ball's played down this right-hand side. Carrasco intercepts though. And Fuentes has it. Challenged by Reid but gets the ball back. It's kind of just bouncing about in the middle of the field here. It's switched toward Pedrita, who comes back to the left-hand side. Abraham Fuentes now drives at the defender into the box. It's a penalty kick. It's going to be taken by Pedrita, it looks like here. They missed the last penalty they had. Can they score this one? Yes, they can. Pedrita scores the penalty. Matteo De Mao missed the first one of the day, but Pedrita scores this one to put Killie 2-0 up with 20 minutes to go. And it looks like the title is going to be theirs. Thompson will play this ball out from the back. Finds Stacey, switches to Pedrita, back to Thompson. And Thompson plays it forward toward Carrasco. And Carrasco gets the ball in field, switches it into the box, and Boba just over the bar. Goodness me. Still 2-0. A good effort from Boba there, but not quite a goal. Stacey's got the ball from Carrasco, and it's come back to him. And Stacey again, back to Carrasco. They're just keeping the ball between them now. Carrasco drives into the box. It's a good challenge from the Motherwell right back. And it's cleared away, but only as far as Simon Thompson, who comes down this left-hand side, plays all the way back to the goalkeeper. And Garcia collects it, and he'll recycle this play. Finds Vlalic and Perez. And Pedrita and Sika, and there's a chance for the overlap on this right-hand side. Fuentes switches it, though, to Stacey in the middle. Back to Pedrita. The switch of play toward Fuentes on the left. Fuentes. Oh, and Fabricio Fuentes gets the ball from Abraham Fuentes. And it's 3-0 to Kilmarnock here. The game is beyond doubt now. And they have won this league title. You see Fuentes gets the ball on the left, plays the ball in. And Fabricio Fuentes with a lovely left-footed strike makes it 3-0 to Kilmarnock. Throw in from the left-hand side, though. Abraham Fuentes with it again. Back to Carrasco. Carrasco goes down that line, I should say, and Leonard challenges, but only clears it as far as Perez. Perez back to Thompson and Vlalic, and they recycle the play. Abraham Fuentes with it. Finds Fabricio Fuentes. My mouth is not working. The ball swung in, and Abraham Fuentes heads it over the bar. And Boba with a free kick swings it in. Perez heads it. It's off the crossbar. And Killie still lead 3-0 here. And we've got the ball at the back here. The ball's played forward towards Stacey into Boba. And Boba gives himself a goal in what is going to be the day of the title party. You can't leave Boba out of the party. Has to have an invite. And he's got a goal here. Vlalic played it to Perez, who found Thomas across the back. Forward to Stacey, who's unmarked in the middle of the field. Nice through ball there. And Boba hits that with his left foot to score his 37th of the season. And Killie are winning this game 4-0. An absolute demolition job, it would be fair enough to say, to sign off this season in style. Bob with a free kick, and he scored his 38th. As if scoring one in the game wasn't enough. As if being 4-0 up wasn't enough. He's made it 5-2 for himself. What a free kick. Just watch this from behind the goal. That's beautiful. It's hit toward the keeper's side, and still the keeper can't save it. And it's 5-0 here against Motherwell. You feel sorry for the annihilation that Motherwell have had here. But Killie do win that game 5-0. And we will lift the title here in front of our fans at Rugby Park to win back-to-back league titles. Our third as the manager of Kilmarnock. The trophy's passed. I think Sergio Perez is the captain at the moment. And he's raising it above his head. The blue and white confetti falls on Rugby Park. And Sergio Perez, lucky him. There's no Ryan Morrison, there's no Darren Anderson on the field at the moment, so Sergio Perez was the captain. He gets to lift the trophy. We win 5-0 on the day. We've won the league with 3 games to spare. You won't even have to watch them. There's no point because we've already won this league title. And now our attention can properly turn to look at the Scottish Cup final up against Rangers. We could finish this series, this lifetime of management, as the Kilmarnock manager with the domestic treble, should we get that Scottish Cup victory. Something we've only done once before as Kilmarnock manager is win the Scottish Cup. So hopefully we can do that this time round and we win the domestic treble, which would be outstanding. And there is confirmation of the league table. We're 10 points ahead of Rangers after they beat Hibs as well. There's only 3 games left. They can't get more than 9 points, so we've won the league. And I must say, just looking at the league table, we've scored 98 goals already this season. If you remember, previously we scored 110 and I thought that was a lot of goals. We've got 3 games to try to get more than 110. We need to score an average of 4 a game between now and the end of the season to do that. I'm not sure if that will happen, but we're going to go over the 100 goal mark, it looks like, again. And this time, unlike a couple of seasons ago where we came second, even though we scored 110 goals, we're going to score over 100 goals this season and we're going to have won the league title. We've only lost 1 game so far this season. A very dominant performance in the league. We still have to play Rangers, Celtic and Hearts again. They are our 3 closest challengers, so you never know, we might drop points there. But I must say, a very, very good season all in all here for Kilmarnock, winning the league with 3 games to spare. We've already won the Betfred Cup. And as I said, our focus now turns to that Scottish Cup final in the next episode up against Rangers. If you have enjoyed this one, then please do leave a like. Come on, we've won the league title in our last season as manager. It deserves a like. Come on, you know it does. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've got the Scottish Cup final next episode, and then a new series is coming to the channel. You will enjoy it, I'm almost certain. So subscribe for that. Don't worry about the fact this is ending. Subscribe and start watching that new one. I'm sure you will enjoy it. And until that Scottish Cup final, we'll see you then.